Okay, I think I called these markers in the intro. Paint pen would probably be a better description of them. That's probably actually what they're called. But there's the box. We've got the colors on the box. Got it on the side. And these were a surprise. It's actually Happy Mail. We're going to be doing our swatches in this mixed media book. It's the Master's Touch brand from Hobby Lobby. But last night, I was going to lock up my front door, and I look outside, and I've got a chair outside right by my front door, and there was a package from Amazon, and I'm like, did I order something and not know about it? You know, I know that y'all's been there. And so what I was actually expecting from Amazon, I get their olive oil because it's like half the price of Amazon. So grocery tip, you can get 51 ounces of olive oil on Amazon for like $13. So there's that. But when I saw the package and it was flat, I knew that was not olive oil. So I opened it up and looked, and it came from one of my subscribers, Jenn. She's more than a subscriber. She's a friend. But it came from Jenn, 1975. She's been around since basically the beginning of my channel. And she just, out of the goodness of her heart, sent me something on my wish list on Amazon. So Jenn, I've already thanked her personally, but thank you so much, Jenn. I love these. These are right up my alley. So without further ado, let's open them. I have not put them to paper at all, so this is first impressions. I love these big old chubby ones. These are the 5M size. But we're just going to pull them all out here. I just went ahead and made myself a little page here with all the names of the markers. But here's what they look like. They're the 5M, like I said. It's a bullet-shaped nib. And with these, you got to give them a little shake, shake, shake. When you open them, the nib is just white. You've got to prime it. So I'm just pushing it up and down on the paper here. If you've never had anything like this, this is just how you do it. I might have to fast forward this. Oh, here it comes. I can see it a little bit. I'll show you. You see how the tip is just white there? And then it's coming down through. But you just keep doing that till it starts to come out. Okay, here we go. We got the color. We've got gray. That's a good gray. Yes, I love this color palette. Awesome, awesome. Then we've got the ivory. This one might be kind of hard to see when it comes down, you know, because it's going to be very, very light. I was trying real hard not to run out of breath there shaking this thing. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, it's finally coming down. You can see it a little bit. There's a yellowish tinge to the color. There we go. It is eating the paper a little bit. I can say that. I think that might be partially my fault for not getting it all the way down there. But see, this is the issue I have with the skinnier Poscas, is when I try to actually color with them, I feel like no matter what coloring book I use, it like starts peeling up the paper. See what I mean about that? The gray one didn't do it so much, but this one kind of did. Maybe it's the light colors. Maybe it was just me. It doesn't seem to do it as bad down here once I primed it a little more. So I didn't say, oh, that was ivory. This one's ochre. And it's got a number there. It's got the name. There, it's coming down. Just the tip of it. I always love a good ochre. Oh, look how lovely it is. But I only have one other set of these big ones. And I like these a lot better. Because a lot of times, you use Posca for accents or something like that. And you can get a pretty small little dot even though the tip of it is pretty large. Yeah, right, here we go. Ooh, that's a pretty color. See, I can see all these in my Kirby Rosanna's book, the Dark Fairy Tales. That's the reason I got the first set, because that's just the vibe of the palette, you know. That was emerald green. And then we've got khaki green. And I did want to mention, if you've never used Poscas before, you only have to prime them the one time. You might want to shake them before you use them, but you only have to do this priming once. And this is khaki green. This is a very lovely green. You cannot go wrong with a really dark, rich green. Look at the loveliness. It's very dark. And then we've got English green. This one's going to be very, very dark too. Yes. This is why it's important to swatch, though the barrels are pretty close. We're going to see what they look like when they dry. We'll compare. Then we've got navy blue. And with the magic of editing, I don't have to prime this so much because I figured y'all probably get tired of seeing that. That was just for, you know, if you've never had a paint pen like this, it's what you got to do. It's the reality of it. Navy blue. And last but not least, brown. You can't go wrong with a nice brown. Ooh. Very nice. Let's look at the barrels of them. Let's see. The gray. What do y'all think? See, it's not an exact match, right? This is why it's important just to swatch. I mean, you don't have to swatch, but I like to just for this reason. The ivory is definitely different because I don't know how that's coming through on the camera, but it's definitely more yellow than what the cap is. I don't mind. And then, I mean, they're fairly close, but this is the idea for a swatch. Like this one, I did not think this was going to be that dark. Khaki green, yeah. I like that it's this dark. And then English green. That one's pretty close. And then the navy blue is fairly close. These are probably not completely dry yet. And then the brown, it's pretty close. I'd say it's pretty close. But that is the Posca Earth Tones set. Do y'all have Poscas? Do you use them? Do you have the big old 5M ones like this, or do you have the skinnier ones? Let me know down in the comments below. But thank you again, Jen. I will definitely use these. They will be very loved. This color palette is perfect. Thank you so much again. But if y'all stuck around in the video this long, I appreciate you very much. And I hope that you have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening or wherever you are in the world when you're listening to this. And until next time, y'all, bye.